Didn't you listen? I get it.
Okay, the fam.
Story time 3.
Story time.
Yeah,
This is number 3.
3. Who's going first?
I think it
Go
went.
ahead.
Okay.
G's going.
Oh, okay.
When you shake your bacon, my
Oh,
boyfriend's
well, tell him
visible.
Yeah.
And I take him to the city light, and I didn't know he in the car.
He surprised you.
Yep, but I thought he died. But I put him in jail, and he
What was he
died.
What was he doing in jail?
What?
No.
Yeah. What did he do to go in jail? He was being mean to you, right?
At Mimi's. I remember I had a chicken thing at Mimi's, and a long time ago, and I said I caught we fighting, and now I could call the cops. And now, and when after the cops, he died. Now he back alive.
Make sure
said-
they understand that shaken bacon is your invisible boyfriend.
Yeah, imaginary. Okay, he's in Lebanon. Oh, sitting next to my brother,
Good story, G.
and I said.
Oh.
Shaking bacon. Get the code, please. Please.
We got the story time. Shaken bacon.
Yeah, so in case you want to go something else. Okay,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Okay. Who's going next?
Me, right?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Why have all my stories been at school?
I don't know, because that's where you live most of the time. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was at school once, and I was going to library.
I was talking to Daddy.
Oh, and I had my boot on, which means sometimes I have to take the elevator because it's not easy to walk upstairs. And there was this really creepy elevator, and I pressed the wrong button. So it brought me up to the me and my friend Aaron were in the elevator, and we all went up to the second, or me and him went up to the second floor, and there was this weird hole like in the middle of the wall, and then we went back down to the right floor, the one we were supposed to go to, and we were heading up to library, and then this really weird thing happened. So all of a sudden we were in the middle of working in library, and it's like someone was rewinding it over and over again. So like we were working at one time, and then all of a sudden we'd be lined up, and then we were working again, then we'd line up, and then we just stopped at working. It was really weird.
What?
I'm so
I don't
confused.
understand it.
This really happened?
This really did happen.
So you guys were...
Are you sure it wasn't a dream?
It wasn't a dream. It was real life.
Sounds more like a dream.
I wouldn't remember that. I don't
Not,
remember
not
any
necessarily.
of my dreams.
It depends if it had a.
It wasn't a dream.
Well, okay. Well,
Sounds
that's
like one.
crazy.
I got
It-
squishy.
It was real life.
I don't understand it.
Cause I would have woken up with if something that weird happens. I always wake up.
All right, well, good story.
Whoosh.
Who's going next? Me.
You?
When we were out in Cape Cod, I think it was last year, it might have
think
been
all the
another year,
stories
but
were
I don't know.
It was this year.
We were
It
all
was
just
last
eating.
year.
This year.
This year.
We didn't go to
Your
Cape
business
Cod
started.
last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
right.
were eating pizza. We were all eating pizza, and then all of a sudden, one by one, all of Aunt Becky's dogs disappeared. And us three were all done eating. Quincy, Gigi, and I. We were all done eating, and I'm like, and we're like, where in the world did the dogs go? Like, we were checking all over the place, but nobody else noticed. And we couldn't find them for like 5 minutes. And then we just went off and did something else. And then they were right there. It was like really weird. Because they just disappeared one time. And then they were back.
Yeah, I think no one else noticed because Aunt Becky's so used to them just taking off and wandering around. Because
But they're big.
they know parts of that farm that we don't even know, and they always come back.
Uh-huh.
But you guys just noticed that they all kind of just disappeared one at a time.
Yeah. And Sunny, they usually just go off by themselves, like in groups. But one,
That doesn't
died.
make sense. They all go off by themselves in groups.
I think she's been not in groups.
Yeah, sometimes they might go in groups, or sometimes they might. I don't know.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
What was the Sunny? Is the mom Sunny?
Nick is the mom.
Yeah.
Which one died?
Bella,
Bella died. Why?
the black one.
Why?
She was
She still
older.
had 4 there this year, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, one was the other guy's dog.
No, I mean 5.
No, there was 4 this year.
There's 4 this year.
No,
Yeah.
Bella's still alive.
The old black one with the gray face.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Mhm.
I was just saying.
She had one that died a long time ago, like
Yeah,
a while
that was
ago.
Bosa.
What is Bosa?
That's the dog's name.
All right, good story. Swoosh.
Daddy, swoosh.
Not you.
Me?
Okay.
Do you even think of a story?
I'm gonna tell a story. Another one from a long, long time ago. I was in about 4th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. And I loved Slim Jims. They were like my favorite snack. And my mom's boyfriend, who I think hated me, and he probably did this on purpose, just kidding, brought me home 2 Slim Jims. And I was on the phone, and I was actually talking to a kid named Matt that I went to school with. And I started eating the
Uncle
Slim
Matt?
Jim. No.
No.
A friend?
Yes.
Really?
And I started eating the Slim Jim, and I got like 1 down, and my mouth started itching, and like I tasted this funny taste. So I will get there. So I look, and it's a nacho cheese Slim Jim, which I am highly allergic to milk and all milk products. My throat closes up. It's a scary thing. So I ate it, and I freaked out. I hung up the phone, and I ran downstairs, and I told my mom. And my mouth was just a little itchy. It wasn't anything crazy. So we kind of sat around and waited because nothing was happening, which is unusual. So everyone was like, oh my gosh, she can eat milk now. And so my mom decided I still had to go to the doctor. So we went to the health center, and I got in to see the doctor, and he's looking me over, and like within seconds, like literally seconds, my throat closed up. I couldn't breathe. I turned blue. They had to give me a bunch of shots, call the ambulance, even though like we were really close to the hospital. And the ambulance brought me over. I was so blue, and I reacted so bad all of a sudden that they were taking pictures of me because they couldn't believe how blue I was, and I couldn't breathe, and
Do you have
it
a
was
copy of the
crazy.
picture?
It was no, they
Went to
kept
a
it at the
medical
hospital.
journal.
It was like it was. I don't even know what it was for, but
For a medical journal.
yeah.
Or like one of those pictures they put up there, like in a wall, like to show what would happen.
No, I think it was probably like they said to.
Okay.
document, like-
He's always right.
Well, no, because I mean, if something happens to me, it always seems to be extreme. So
That's right. Karma's going to get him for him saying that. He's got his toes right near the bunny cage.
What?
Yeah, I would
You
put him
can't
on.
bite me right now.
Maybe not right now, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
Really?
that's
It's
my
like
story.
relaxing.
I survived. I'm alive.
Please.
Or maybe she's a
My
ghost.
mom can't eat drink milk from cereal.
Nothing.
You have to drink water with cereal.
Yeah, it's
Which
pretty good though. I
actually is
like
pretty
it that
good.
way. That's the only way I've ever had it because I can have soy milk and stuff, but I don't like it in my cereal. I
Soy
prefer
milk is
water.
not like I had it with Fruit Loops. I hated it.
You gotta have an acquired taste for it.
Sponsor us, Fruit
Alright,
Loops.
Daddy's turn. Daddy makes the noise. And Mommy makes the noise.
So when I was in high school, I was about 15 years old. Right before I moved up here. It was the day before Martin Luther King Day, and me and my buddy, well, actually my best friend Jeff, decided to watch a football game between the Denver Broncos, which is his team, and the New York Jets, which is my team, for a playoff spot.
Yes.
So we're watching the game. His team, of course, wins. Bastard. Anyway, so we decided to go hang out at his house for the rest of the night, and we're going to go sleigh riding with his brother and his sister and their friends and whatnot.
Sleigh riding's a real thing.
Sledding.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay. Anyway, so we get there. Everybody goes down the hill 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times. I didn't go down once. I was like, really not feeling it. My buddy's like, dude, we're having so much fun. You got to try it at least once.
He goes down.
So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I grab one of those flying saucers. I bomb down the hill. I get halfway down the hill. Not even halfway down the hill. I get thrown off course when I hit a patch of ice.
Oh.
I go flying into a playground where I hit a slide. Boom, right in my chest.
Ah.
Now I'm laying there like, oh. My friend's like, dude, you alright? I'm Meanwhile, I wasn't even at the bottom of the hill yet. I was still at the midway point of the hill. So they had to get me to the bottom of the hill and then pick me up and put me in the truck. Now, I was always a big boy because I played football. These guys were all little skinny guys, scrawny guys, couldn't really pick me up at all. So I had to pick myself up, even though I was internally bleeding at the time.
But didn't Jeff kind of go into like adrenaline mode?
Yeah, but he didn't pick me up. He was like 100 pounds lighter than me.
Yeah.
So I pick myself up, throw myself in the back of the car. They all pile in. We take off down the road. Now, their house was right in between the school and the hospital. So we stop at their house right on the way because literally it's like 2 blocks away from where we are. His mom's a nurse. She takes one look at me and says, get him to the hospital ASAP. Get me to the hospital. Like he's got to have a CAT scan or some kind of scan where I had to drink this solution.
Oh, yeah.
It's
And made my
an
inside,
MRI, right?
and the inside made my insides glow, something like that. MRI was like for your knees and stuff like that.
Yeah, this would be a cat.
This is
Yeah,
for your CAT scan.
they give you
This
this
is for your
like,
whole, it's called barium solution.
It's gross.
So I drank some of that. They put me in this machine. They're telling me to hold my breath. Of course, I can't hold my breath because what we didn't know is my liver was lacerated about 8 or 9 times.
What does lacerated mean?
It means little slices and slivers into it.
Ooh.
Like so.
So you just could not.
You take a whole thing and then you lacerate it. So it literally doubled in size and was literally cut all up to shreds.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost died that
Which,
night.
thank God it was your liver, though, because
Yeah,
your
'cause
liver
Yeah.
heals quick.
And I didn't even need to get surgery. They put a
Wow.
tube in my nose and in my neck and sucked all the internal blood that I was bleeding out. They sucked all that blood out. And
If it was that easy, internal bleeding wouldn't really be a problem.
it was only because it was my liver.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
caught it.
And it was only because I was as big. If I was as big as my buddy Jeff, he would have died on impact.
I mean,
It's only as small as Jeff, yeah. It's only because I'm big as I am that I survived.
Yeah.
My size is what saved my life, and me not hitting my left side where my heart is.
Yeah, but
Congratulations.
you were in the hospital for like ever, weren't you?
Like
For a
8
while.
weeks.
How long?
8 weeks.
And then you were like homeschooled.
And then I was
for a bit,
homeschooled for like 6 weeks.
Because you couldn't really do anything. You had to be careful.
But I was
We have
ready
to
to
do
go.
a family story.
But I was
now?
ready to go for next football season.
Do we have to do a family story now?
No, we don't do family ones. You can stop it though.
All right. Have a fantastic day.
Fantastic day.
No, night. Have a fantastic
Oh, we
night.
didn't do a meme in this video.
Oh, it's okay.
fine,
We already
that's
did.
alright.
It's a part 2 of a video Rich already did.
Part 3.
Oh, well,
You missed the first
hey, that's
part.
pretty
No,
good.